Good morning.
It's Ruth Jones.
And James Corden.
And we are, if you are surprised that we're hosting the Radio 2 Breakfast Show, imagine how we feel right now.
How on earth has this happened, please?
I don't know. We've never hosted a radio show before, and we're here. We're doing it, and we're here for the next 3 hours. But it won't just be us.
No.
We should say the entire cast
of Gavin and Stacey are going to be joining us at various points
throughout the show, and by the end of the show we will all be packed into this studio. Alison Steadman will be here,
Larry Lamb,
Joanna Page,
Matt Horn,
Rob Brydon,
Rob Wilford,
Melanie Walters. We're all going to be here. Have you got a drum roll?
Let me have a look.
Joining us in the studio, Matthew
Horn and Joanna Page.
We've got a lot of texts. Matt and Joe, do you want to read us some texts from people that have got in touch?
Absolutely, yeah. We've got a text from Craig and Karen. We were at Gavin and Stacey Christmas quiz on Saturday night, and we came third out of 400 people.
Wow.
The prize was an omelette maker, which I'm assuming is a frying pan.
Yeah, like how else do you make an omelette?
How do you cook an omelette, James? What's your special advice on omelette cooking? Because you do a good omelette.
I do a good omelette. Well, okay, on the spot, you do your butter in the pan, a bit of olive oil, otherwise the butter will clarify. Whisk your eggs in a glass or a bowl, put it in, and then let it set, but very slowly, back of the spoon, drag the eggs into the trick to a good omelette is when it's on the heat and off the heat. There'll be more of this on my cookery show, which is on B5 Live. No,
on MasterChef.
Yeah, exactly right. Yeah. Exactly right. Rob Brydon's in the building.
Is he?
I know. Yeah.
Fantastic.
He'll be in the studio. He's just got a couple of hours makeup. I think that's the thing that no one really realises about Rob, do they? Matt, you've actually watched his makeup tutorials. It's intense, isn't it?
It is intense, yeah, but they're time-lapsed because they do last a long time. So, but they are time-lapsed, which actually only adds to the intensity.
Yeah, for sure.
But he's been here since about 4 o'clock this morning.
We are joined right now with Mr. Robert Brydon.
Surprise! 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 Surprise!
We're having a barn dance.
How are you, Rob?
I'm fantastic. I feel like I've stepped into a warm bath of friends.
Oh. How are you, Rob? How are you doing? You've been travelling.
I was in New York. Man, I feel like you, James.
How are you feeling about Christmas? Are you a fan of Christmas? Do you like a quiet Christmas, a noisy one?
I like it to be balanced, as you know me with everything, Ruth.
Moderation.
Moderation and everything, with peaks. With peaks, of course.
Do you think you're a bit like Bryn in that sense?
I am Bryn.
You are?
You know what I mean? I think I'm right in saying, because we had a screening of the special the other day, which you were away and couldn't attend. Matt was on stage. Matt watched the special Saturday night. You, as it stands, I think are the only member of the cast who hasn't seen it.
I've not seen it. I do like delayed gratification.
Okay.
I'm very
Let's
happy.
go to the travel.
I'm very happy to wait for things. I hate the rush. I like if someone says I got a surprise for you, I don't. Oh, what is it? What is it? Let's wait. Let's savor it. So I'm really looking forward to seeing it on Christmas night, but I'm also curious to know how the heck Matt has seen it, because I've not been offered the opportunity.
Matt, no.
I begged for it, though.
Oh, did you?
I begged for a link to see the show because I wanted to be prepared and fully forearmed for this show.
Forearmed?
It's forewarned.
If I had 4 arms, I'd want to know about it. I'd want to be warned.
Time now for the travel, which is brought to you by Uncle Bryn and a few friends.
Oh, thank you so much. What a delight to read out the traffic news in the Christmas period. And can I first say, this is the only time I can ever remember being in the presence of Joanna Page for over 10 minutes and she's not said a word. Let's take the high road to Scotland. There's one lane blocked due to an accident. Oh, no. On the A74M southbound at J16 B7076 Johnston Bridge / nothing. So somebody here at Radio 2 has been a little bit sloppy with their work, haven't they? Because that finished, they don't close the brackets, and there's nothing after the slash. Because it's in Scotland, and they don't really care. South Lanarkshire, again in Scotland, the M74. Southbound, partially blocked. Oh, another accident. Oh, Scotland, take more care. The A93 Braemar, snow gates are closed. Snow gates are closed. Snow gates are closed. Michael Bublé. His new song for the season, My Security Pass, has been revoked. But I've got back in the building. I'm here. Vernon, what's your job? Because I'm around. The A939 in both directions closed due to snow between Tomintoul, brackets... What?
Towel. Tom and towel.
I don't need a towel. Corgarth and A9. Let's go somewhere else. Devon. Matt Ford. Oh, he's good. He does the breakfast show down there. The A379 eastbound, partially blocked, slow traffic due to an accident. Oh, no. At the B3123 Bad Homburg Way. It's a bit judgmental. Marsh Barton roundabout. What I would say is if you are going out in your Picasso today and you have sat-nav and it gives you directions, always be polite and say, thank you. Thank you. There are more, but I can't be bothered.
Thank you, Uncle Bryn. And thank you, Jules. I believe you did give all of the right traffic, the correct traffic to
Yeah,
Rob
that
there.
J16, just for anyone that is out there, that's junction 16.
Right,
Yeah, yeah.
J16.
Well, I think if there's anybody
J16.
listening, Jules, who doesn't realise that, they don't deserve traffic news.
Good on you, Uncle Bryn. Thanks for that.
Let me back. Let me back in the building. I've come down the roof. I've abseiled.
faded out.
I've abseiled. Let me in. It's my rightful home. Oh, traffic and travel.
Yes, yes.
What's
Let's have
this?
some Paul McCartney.
Wonderful Christmas time.
Joe, you're still here?
Scott from Kings Winford said, hi, James and Ruth. At Christmas, we're having a strict no-speaking policy during Gavin and Stacey. To help me impose this, Ruth, would you mind, in Nessa's no-nonsense way, giving me a no-talking message we can all then play out to people before the episode starts? OK. Oh, the people at King Winsford. I've said that wrong, but I don't care. Keep quiet during the television programme. Don't spoil it for everyone else, all right? If you've got something to say, keep it to yourself. All right? We are joined in the studio.
The king and queen of the world of Gavin and Stacey.
Here we are.
Larry Lamb and Alison Steppen are in the studio.
Give a little clap for ourselves as well, darling.
How are you doing, guys? Alison, are you ready? Are you ready for Christmas? Is this a day of stress for you, or you feel good?
No, it's okay. It's okay. I usually prep well in advance, and I am not hosting Christmas, so I haven't got that stress.
The perfect way.
Yeah.
Matt Horns
The perfect
walks
way.
back in after a quick toilet
You're
break.
so-
How are you,
There we
Matt?
go.
Are you good?
Incredible!
A little lighter.
Larry, are you ready for Christmas?
Ready for Christmas. I'm so ready for Christmas, I've even been practising Silent Night, Holy Night in German.
Oh,
There you go.
treat.
For all Gavin and Stacey's fans in Germany,
Yeah.
I would like to sing Stille Nacht, heilige Nacht, alles schläft, einsam wacht, nur das traute hochheilige Paar.
Amazing.
Holde Knabe im lockigen Haar, schlaf in himmlischer Ruhe, schlaf in himmlischer Ruhe. There we are. Here we go. That's my contribution.
There's nothing worse than people talking through TV shows. Oh, look at that. And oh, yes, now what have we seen him in? And all that sort of nonsense. Just be quiet.
Yeah. What about eating a banana while presenting a radio programme? That's quite bad as well, isn't it?
That's that for me. I think when we look back on the biopic of your life, this incident will be the beginning of the end.
Larry and Alison, do you have any tips for Christmas Day on how to cope with it in a calm and
Don't
collected
talk through
manner?
television while people are watching it. That's the first way.
Pam, do you remember in the first special, Pam gets her Christmas cards out?
Oh, yeah.
The first on November 1st
Yeah.
to give people 7 weeks to enjoy them. How are you with Christmas prep, Alison? How far ahead have you got all of your presents and gifts and things like that?
Well, we usually do Secret Santa now.
Nice.
Which has really helped a lot because it was getting silly.
Yeah.
You know, and you've got to buy 11, 12 presents and you're thinking, oh, what can I get him or her? And, the stress of it.
And it's all the stuff, isn't it, that you collect. You don't need more stuff.
Yeah.
Larry, do you have any Christmas tips?
Yep. Leave it all to my girls and their mum, and it works a treat. Just turn up on the day. That's it.
We're gonna have a really lovely classic Tom Jones song coming up now. Rob, do you know anything about Tom Jones at all?
Well, one or two things. I've heard he's Welsh.
Yes,
Yeah.
he is. We're going to listen to him sing with Cerys Matthews.
Oh, yeah.
A little bit of Baby It's Cold Outside.
I wasn't going to do the voice, but James Corden. You know, yeah, exactly. That's right. Yeah. I like the sound of your voice.
Charlotte in Norwich says, what a Christmas treat. About 70% of my personality is just quoting Gavin and Stacey back and forth. Love you all so much. Thank you, thank you. Aww.
This one from Abby and James, who are travelling from Devon to Wrexham. They've got a question. Have any of you had Smithy's Indian order in real life? Would you recommend?
I think you need to recap it, James. Can you think of what it? Can you remember?
It's a lamb boona, chicken boona, prawn boona, mushroom rice, bag of chips, 9 poppadoms.
Pilau rice. Did you miss out
No,
that?
I think it's just mushroom rice, bag of chips, and 9
okay.
poppadoms.
And a
I'll
sagaloo.
have a sagaloo as well, please, Mick. I've never tried it. Alison, have you ever given it a go?
No, I haven't.
It's quite.
What would your order be in an Indian restaurant, Alison?
Do you know, I could just sit there and eat poppadoms. I love poppadoms. Absolutely.
That's quite a Pamela line.
With chutney.
poppadoms.
You know, with chutney, I just love that.
Someone just said I missed a keema naan. Jack, you're absolutely right. Keema naan and 9 poppadoms.
Yeah,
Keema naan
that's
and 9
true.
poppadoms.
And of course, Nessa loved a jam tani hash.
Jam Danny Hash.
Dark it is, Gav.
Limes.
Immense.
Is that just because it sounds so good in that accent? Is that one of the reasons you'd write that? Because
Yeah.
it sounds great for her voice.
But basically, when we were writing it, we were in Cardiff and we went for a little wander and got the menu from the curry house that was near me. And we looked for the most sort of exotic sounding dish on there, and it was a jam tani hash.
Something that we'd never heard of, but we thought Nessa would absolutely go
Yeah.
for.
And they changed it on the menu after that to Nessa's favourite dish.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely.
Duck
yeah.
it is. I've got a message from my dad. So this hasn't come through the official text channels. I hope
Yeah.
it's okay. He's put this. He said it's actually made me quite emotional. He said, loving the show. Me and Mum getting ready to go over to see Grandma. Can you send out a shout out to all of the staff at Brentwood Care Centre and also Leanne Cole, who is the lady who takes care of Grandma. I think it's probably good to mention all of the care workers that are looking after people on Christmas Day.
Absolutely.
And to everybody there celebrating with my grandma, I hope you have a lovely day.
Oh, thank you so much. I think that calls for a little bit of Elton John. And let's all step into Christmas.
Are you asking me to step in?
I am.
But I like Paolo Nutini.
Yeah.
I can do an impression of him.
Oh, go on.
Impressions?
do
I didn't
it,
know you did.
bro.
Do you do a lot of impressions? Is it something you do?
I don't do a lot,
right.
but I do them a lot.
Go on.
Ready? Paolo Nutini, ready?
Yeah.
Oh.
Very, very good. Very good. That episode was one of my favourites, I have to say. When the shipments came down to Barry Island for bank holiday and we all went on the beach. Do you remember it, Larry?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, really, I remember the very first time we were down there, right at the very beginning, we were doing a running shot on a car, and there was kids out in the street throwing stones at us.
Yeah.
And then within two series of it, they shut the town down, closed close the beach down, have the beach, for the bank holiday. I mean, it was just extraordinary how it took over.
And Alison, I remember you were sitting on the beach with the lovely Margaret John, and you were both there in your sun hats. We
were just chatting together.
Yeah.
We had the loveliest day.
Yeah, it was so nice. And she had that great line when Mick takes his top off.
Yes.
And she went, what was it? Oh, you're a lucky bitch, pal. Am I allowed to say bitch on radio too? Probably not. Sorry,
No,
sorry.
you
I
are.
apologise.
I think you've just been told you're officially not allowed
Sorry.
to
Well,
say.
back in the building,
Apologise.
please.
But then I got
That's
really
not
lucky
working
because
anymore.
I got really lucky because Bryn started giving Mick a massage with a load of oil or something. Didn't
I
he?
had some sun cream, Mick, and I was rubbing it into your chest because you can't be too careful. Come on, I think I missed a bit there.
Yeah, you did. There was plenty there to miss, I tell you.
Matt and Joe are trying to open a tub of celebrations and they're worried about the noise, Gordon.
We're opening on a laugh. Like every time you guys laugh, we do practice this.
Go for it. Come on, let's
go,
get the
go on.
celebrations out.
Yeah.
Rob, do you like
One of your funny voices.
what would Ronnie Corbett say if he was here?
What a treat to be here at the BBC.
There we go. We're open. We're
And
open.
part of the.
Okay, that's enough,
I
Rob.
wonder what Paolo Nutini would think of this.
What would Alan Bennett say?
They say Christmas has come again, and it's come quicker for some than for others. Oh, I'll be on the telly again.
Okay. I've had a lovely time, I have.
Yeah, it's been great.
I say that. I'm a bag of nerves. No, it's been great, isn't it?
It's wonderful. It's also worth saying, and it's probably we've all said a lot of goodbyes over the last few months or whatever while we were shooting the show. But as it stands right now, this moment right now is actually the last time we'll all be together in a room before Gavin and Stacey's done and finished forever.
Forever and ever.
This is really the last time we'll all be together.
I know. Do you think we will ever see each other again?
I hope so. I hope so. But when we do, it'll all be in the past
Yeah.
and behind us. It'll be a thing we did. And now it's a thing that's about to be on and happen.
I know. I know. It's been
I'll just get my
lovely.
violin. Hang on.
Larry, do you have any favourite moments over the past 17 years?
Yeah, just sitting here now while you were reading all the traffic and watching Melanie in her dressing room because the camera's still on, changing. It's all going to get a bit serious in a minute, and I'm trying to wave a technician to stop it. And sure enough, up she jumps and pulls her drawers up. Absolutely unforgettable.
It's really nice that people have picked up on little phrases and things that have come about over the years with all the different programmes. Richard in Newcastle says that just like Gavin and Stacey, my partner and I just do lots of little presents, and on the labels now I write, "This is not your main little one," just to avoid any confusion. Aww. Alison, have you got any special memories of the last 17 years?
Oh, I've just loved every minute of it. That's the main thing. I honestly, there's never been an episode where I haven't had the best time.
Yeah.
And I'm extremely sad.
It is sad to say goodbye, but I think we've all formed these really big friendships, and we will always stay in touch, and we will always love each other, won't we, James? Even you and me.
We will. We absolutely will. Joe, how are you feeling? I think arguably the most emotional member of the cast.
I have been the most emotional from day 2. And I was wondering throughout all of it if any time was going to come when I stopped crying and got myself together. And I'm not crying today.
Well, it's a joyous time. We want to thank Radio 2 for
Yes.
allowing us to take over the breakfast show. What an absolute privilege. Thank you for listening. Thanks for all your texts. Thanks for everything you've sent us. We'll see you on BBC One at 9 o'clock on Christmas Day for the last ever episode of Gavin and Stacey. Happy Christmas, everybody.
Happy Christmas, everyone.